right. Good morning and welcome to your iLearn for today. Sorry, honestly, I'm checking my mic. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right, we are so in business and my mic fell off the wall, so I'm just going to put this back. All right, so there's been some confusion about this. We totally need this, and this is a Pythagorean theorem question, and this is very, very important for you to understand both of them. We are going to go ahead and fill in this column first, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is the original A right here. A moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. So we're going to draw our basic rule, and then it's going to be x plus 5 because you moved in the positive x direction. Now, let's go ahead and see what's going on with y. Y went up 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was in the positive y direction. So we're going to write plus 4. So once you know the translation, this actually makes the Pythagorean theorem super easy because that's your A value and that's your B value. So it is just going to be 5 squared plus 4 squared, and that's going to equal c squared. So 25 plus 16 is c squared. So you got 41 equals c squared, and when you square root that, you get 6.4 for c. And just a reminder that you have to square root that answer right there. Okay, now let's go ahead. I'm going to move around. I want to talk about letter E. Find letter E. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this part first. This rule never ever changes. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my base here. Remember, this is positive x, positive y, and negative y. Okay, so the original E is right here. And if you notice, the original E didn't move sideways at all. So I could put plus 0 right here, but that kind of looks silly. So we're just going to leave this as x because there's no movement at all. But it sure did climb up. It climbed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So this is going to be x plus 5. Now, let's talk about the distance. Since they are right on top of each other, we don't have to use the Pythagorean theorem. The only time you have to use the Pythagorean theorem is when they're diagonal, where it looks like that. So if you notice, we do have the distance apart. The distance between E and E prime is 5. So if you write the rule for the translation first, the A and the B are like right there in the middle. Let's take a look at letter F. On letter F, we have the original above the origin. And I'm going to go ahead and set this up real quick. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with letter F. So letter F is moving sideways 1, 2, 3, 4 places in the negative direction. So we're going to write minus 4 here. And then F prime, you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be minus 5. But here's the deal. The word distance, that's got to be like positive values. There's no such thing as a negative distance. If you go in reverse in a car, you're still making actual measurements. So you still have your A and your B, but it's the absolute value. So even though that's negative, it's still going to be 5 squared plus 4 squared. And that's still going to be 6.4. So even though they're negatives right here, it's still going to be absolute value for the distance. Don't forget to subscribe.